From the Kudankulam nuclear plant where work has resumed. Anti-nuclear activists allege that 18 protesters have been arrested at the site of the plant after work resumed. Now, a few activists have been charged with Section 121, that's waging war, 121A, that's conspiracy to wage war against the nation, and 153 promoting enmity between groups. Of course, do remember that Section 144 has been imposed in and around the Kudankulam nuclear plant. Well, work resumed a short while ago this morning in three full shifts. This, of course, happened after J. Jayalalitha gave the plant a go-ahead yesterday after a cabinet meeting. Protesters, of course, are lining up over there, continuing with their protest against the Kudankulam nuclear plant. And in fact, Times Now spoke to Uday Kumar, who's leading those protesters a short while ago. He's on an indefinite hunger strike.
It is very unfortunate that the Tamil Nadu State Cabinet has decided to support the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. The Chief Minister had been consistently supporting us, but now that she has changed the stand is maybe due to the pressure from the central government and other quarters of power. If that is so, the Chief Minister has to explain to the people that situation. We think that the Chief Minister should continue to support the people. When we were little relieved that the people, Tamil people, will get some justice in the Tamil Eelam issue, this decision has come as a major shock. We are very sorry that the fate of the Tamil people continues to be one of despondency and despair.
Well, that's the latest that's coming on the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. Now, work resumed there a short while ago. Anti-nuke activists allege that 18 protesters have been arrested. Vikram joins me on the phone line with the latest. Vikram, you could perhaps begin by giving us a ground situation update. We believe 18 protesters have been arrested. Also, Section 144 imposed there?
Well, indeed, Nupur, as of now, about the activists are alleging that about 18 anti-nuclear activists have been picked up by the police. In fact, 3,000 policemen have been deployed at the Kudankulam nuclear power plant itself. The work has also started. A few scientists and other workers have started entering the plant to continue with the day-to-day works. This is an unprecedented situation over there. The people, the villagers over there are shocked that such a heavy force has been deployed after the commissioning of the cabinet's decision to continue with the commissioning of the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. They're also alleging that at this point of time, the anti-nuclear activists want the withdrawal of the cabinet decision. At the same time, ensure that these activists are also released as soon as possible. So the present situation over there is definitely tense, considering the several police forces have been deployed. But there are also strict instructions to the police over there not to ensure that no untoward incident happens over there, and have been asked to exercise maximum restraint and ensure that no violence takes place. Back to you.
Right. On the other side, of course, we just spoke to Uday Kumar a short while ago. He's saying that he's pretty disappointed with the Tamil Nadu cabinet's decision. He is going to go ahead with that hunger strike.
Well, the last straw of support for the anti-nuclear activists was the state government, and finally the state government has decided to go ahead with the commissioning of the plant, and hence the disappointment for the anti-nuclear activists. All along, the anti-nuclear activists were depending on the support of the state government, but now that the support is gone, definitely they are depressed and shocked as of now. But we'll have to wait and watch on the future course of action. Already 2 nuclear activists over there are going on a fast to death. We'll have to wait and watch how the villagers over there react to it. Will they go on the violent way, or will they continue to stay in the place where they are and fast?